Hi everybody, Great Grebo here. It's been a minute. I had pneumonia and then pleurisy with pneumonia. I was coughing up blood. It's been a rough 3 weeks. A few trips to the ER. Many COVID tests. Don't have COVID. I had to remind a doctor finally when I was coughing up blood that people do die from other things than COVID-19, and perhaps somebody should look into why I'm coughing up blood. Boy. Anyway, I survived. So, moving into the second phase, not necessarily the last phase, but definitely the second phase of my urban jungle, pronunciation. So we've got the shelves up. I'll timestamp down in the description if you want to see a little blurby on me and the other half getting these up. It's mostly me being bossy and him being patient. What do you expect? You know, like I said, for the last 3 weeks I haven't felt so great. Definitely haven't felt like Grebo, so it's nice to have me back, even if I'm not always a pleasant human being. So, alright, we got the shelves up. We had some discussion, which means he got mad, and then I got more mad, and so I got my way. Shelves are put up in the configuration that gives us, I guess, the best use for our space. Like I said, this apartment is tiny. Like, if I just go like this, I'm literally touching the furniture in the living room. So, sorry, my hair's gonna keep falling down. I showered. I do that once a month, whether I need it or not. It was my shower day. So, all right, let's get this show on the road. So, first, I guess I'm going to start putting some of my little plants that I've got. I'll just chit chat about them, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, like this guy right here. This is a Dieffenbachia, also known as a dumb cane. He's actually doing pretty darn good right now. I've got my Sansevieria, my mother-in-law's tongue snake plant. And these pots I got, they were only like $2 at Lowe's or Home Depot or one of those places, you know. So I do have some interesting pots, but I also just went with straight black pots because, you know, I personally like enjoying the plants more than the pots, but that's just me. All right, let me get some more of my plants over here. I have Creepin' Jenny. So I'm gonna stick this up here because it's draping. I've got plants on the floor. Coleus. I think this is called Burgundy Wedding Bells. It's just, as you can see, it's got little tiny leaves, a lot of green, and the nice reddish color in the middle. This was just a little rose I got last year for Valentine's Day, and I repotted it. And you can see it's starting to bud. It's another Coleus called Ruby Slippers, so it's mostly red, as you can see, very little green. Nice look. Another Coleus, this one's called Inferno. It's a rust color. It's a really neat, you know, hybrid, and I put it in this teal and copper colored pot because, well, it's very copper colored. Got a Begonia Rex, king of begonias, leaf coming off. Another Coleus. This one's called Rodeo Drive. So it's pretty cool because it's all green with just the purple right on the edge of the leaves, and the stems are all purple, so that's pretty cool look. And most of these Coleuses, in fact all these Coleuses and most of these plants I got in the bedding section at, like I said, a Home Depot or something like that. I'm going to actually get some other what are, I guess you could say, more normal house plants, but for right now this is the start of my collection. Very inexpensive. You do what you gotta do. We got some Scotch moss. Named him Harry. He's really starting to grow. He's got the little tiny flat white flowers. Looks amazing. Polka dot plant. I got a Creepin' Charlie. I'll stick this one up here. Maidenhair Fern. Pink Chintz Thyme. It's just another bedding plant. He's got a little yellow at the roots, but he's doing okay. I don't know if you can see this, but he's actually getting little tiny purple flowers starting to show up. So another Coleus. This one's called Electric Lime. I love this thing. It's just that neon green with the yellow. This is one of my favorites. I have another Maidenhair Fern. All right, this one, another Coleus called, I believe it's called Oxford Street. It's got a little lean going to him. Got a Dusty Miller. Johnny picked this one out. Okie needs watered. Yeah, I have an Impatient in a Don Francisco's gourmet coffee can. And it was all coral colored, except for one of the flowers came up more of a magenta. Genetics. And then this one came up coral colored with this weird pinky magenta hue. So, like I said, who's your daddy? This is another Coleus, Inferno, the rust colored one. This one's been out on the deck. He's got a much deeper orangey rust color than the other one. We got another Begonia Rex. I need to get more dangly plants, I think, for up there. Another Creepin' Charlie. So this is a Creepin' Charlie. And that's a Creepin' Charlie. As you can see, they're different species, but similar. All right, I've got my other Creepin' Jenny. It's creeping. Now we gotta figure out who goes where. Begonia. Like I said, this is just step one. Part of me, too, I really like just the plants in the black pots like this. I really like how that looks. Like, I don't know if it's the OCD in me or what, but I really enjoy that kind of simplistic look where you're seeing the plants. They ran out of black pots, ergo I had to get some of these green ones. But I'm very tempted to take everybody and just put them in black pots, so everything looks like that. It's more uniform and you're truly seeing the plants. And the other side of me, more whimsical fun side, which doesn't win out very often because I am not a fun nor whimsical individual. This hair. I'm all about facts over feelings. And that tiny bit of me that still, remembers how to have fun and be whimsical. I kind of like the coffee can and the Don Pepino's spaghetti sauce can. I don't know, what's everybody else think? I could really use some feedback. I can use something. I already cut off 2 feet of my hair and it's still giving me problems, I swear. I'm gonna shave my head. I'll video it. I'll make a YouTube video out of that when I just go full on Britney Spears and just buzz it off. Anyway, I digress. So, I really like that simple black look. I really do. But I already have some of these really neat little pots too. I guess I'll end the video here because there's no point in me sitting here and staring at the wall like this for 40 minutes and filming it, but all right, well, that's, I guess you could say, phase 2 of my urban jungle. Like I said, I have some trailing plants coming, and the various wandering Jews. I have a dwarf variety, a very purple variety, and then your standard Zabrinia. That's the green and the purple. Really pretty plants. So I'll have to get them started and up there. And then hopefully people comment and help me decide what the heck I'm going to do. So phase 2 of my urban jungle. Yay! Oh, and I do have 4 plants sitting over on the shelf in front of the window where they can't stay until I figure out what's going on. So, aesthetics be damned, right? Great Grebo, out.